Danielle Harris walked into Crestfield National Bank in a sharp navy pantsuit, heels clicking confidently against the polished marble floor. At 33, she had worked hard to build a life of stability and success. She was a lead software engineer, owned her condo outright, and had spent years maintaining a flawless credit history. Today, she came prepared, with tax returns, bank statements, and a 785 credit score, to apply for a business loan to expand her online consulting firm. But the moment she reached the counter, she was met with an icy reception. Loan applications are online now, the teller said without a smile, barely glancing up. Danielle responded calmly. Actually, I was told by your loan department to speak with someone in person, since the amount I'm requesting is substantial. The teller sighed and motioned for her to take a seat at his desk. As Danielle sat down and handed over her documents, she noticed his demeanor didn't change. His eyes skimmed over the papers, disinterested. "And what's your annual income?" he asked flatly. "It's on the second page of my tax return," she replied, still composed. He gave a faint, skeptical chuckle. "You make that much as a consultant?" Danielle raised a brow. "Yes, I contract with multiple Fortune 500 clients." He nodded slowly but made no effort to hide the disbelief in his face. "Well, I'll be honest," he said. "This kind of loan is rarely approved without a cosigner, especially with your background." She tilted her head slightly. "What background is that, exactly?" He blinked. "I meant independent contractor. It's a risk category." "I see," she replied, voice cool. "Well, perhaps your manager can take a look before you decide." He chuckled again. "The manager won't make a difference. The underwriting will likely flag you anyway." Without a word, Danielle reached into her bag, retrieved a printed summary of her credit report, and slid it across the desk. His eyes scanned the paper. A moment later, they widened. 785, he muttered. Just then, a sharply dressed man emerged from a side office. "Everything all right here?" Danielle turned and smiled. "I was just asking your associate to escalate my application, but he seems to think I'm not worth the time." The teller stiffened. "Sir, I was just explaining our policies." The manager held up a hand, gesturing for the report. He read it, then turned to Danielle. "Ms. Harris, I sincerely apologize. This is well above the threshold for immediate pre-approval. You should have been treated with professionalism and respect from the moment you walked in." His voice lowered. "Would you mind stepping into my office? I'd like to handle this personally." Danielle nodded and followed him past the glass doors. The teller watched, face flushed with regret. Inside the manager's office, the tone shifted completely. "We value clients like you, Ms. Harris," he said. "I've already flagged your application for priority processing. I'm also initiating an internal review of how your interaction was handled." Danielle leaned back. "I appreciate that, but understand, this isn't just about me. It's about every Black professional who walks in here and gets reduced to a stereotype." He nodded solemnly. "And we need to fix that." By the end of the week, Danielle's loan was not only approved, but matched with an even lower interest rate due to her exceptional financial standing. The bank issued a formal apology, and the teller was removed from client-facing duties, pending training and review. Months later, Danielle opened her first physical office downtown. She hosted a free workshop for young entrepreneurs of color, sharing her journey and the importance of knowing your worth, on paper and beyond. A local news outlet picked up the story. When asked what motivated her to speak out rather than just walk away, she replied, "Silence is how bias survives, but numbers don't lie, and neither does dignity."